is don't do anything you will later regret just because somebody has probably promised you a dress or promised you to buy you something. Don't. So you if you do anything funny for that dress or that little present somebody has promised you, trust me, a day will come when you regret it. A day will come you sit and you like, oh, so I did this. Budgeting your expenditure for this December is very important and it's very necessary. Spend what you can spend. Spend within your range. Don't allow another person's expenditure put pressure on you because wan churn na big chicken or wan kill pig or wan kill cow. Me no push you for stretch your hand for side wey e no go reach just because say you too you wan chop that thing o. If na your small fish you fit afford for chop am for Christmas day, my sister, quietly buy am chop am for your house. You remain you quiet. Remember say January e dey calm o. Don't allow people who are spending their harvest push you to spend your seed. Allow your seed to grow. January is a period that most people dey spend money in December so much such that when January comes you hear all man dey cry poverty here, poverty there. Make we wise up this year o. No go spend more than what you can spend because say person buy clothes for 50,000 no mean say you too must buy clothes for 50,000. Buy cheap clothes dem dey wey e still be presentable, wey you fit buy and you look good. After all, that Christmas, even though na celebration period, na Jesus Christ im birthday dem dey celebrate, not your birthday wey you go wan stretch hand make e reach where wey e no fit reach. Buy what you can afford for yourself. Don't spend beyond your limit. It's okay to want to look beautiful during this Christmas, eat good food and all of that, but don't go beyond your limit. Christmas is what's more important about Christmas is families coming together, celebrating the birth of Christ. For me, generally, it's a period for, it's like a family reunion something. For me, that's how I view Christmas most of the time. Because you see, it's that time of year when people always have their small meetings here and there, and families always come together to celebrate maybe on Christmas itself or on New Year, and probably after that have a small family meeting. So Christmas is generally not all about the dresses, the shoes, the decorations and everything, even though they are important. But I'm saying it's good you stick within your budget. Go for what you can afford. Not everybody must have a Christmas tree in their house. If you can afford a Christmas tree, fine. If you cannot, then it's still good. I remember when we were growing up back then in the village, we we could not afford a Christmas tree. I think I, throughout my childhood, I've never ever used a Christmas tree. What we used to do is you look for a small, good, well-shaped cypress, you put in a bucket, then we decorate it with balloons, and we were always happy. That was our own Christmas tree. So next time we could not even afford the lightings and all these small things to put on it. We will even go around and gather flowers. We gather flowers and decorate the tree with. But we knew it was a Christmas tree and that was what we could afford back then. That was what we could afford, and we were really contented with it. A tree is a tree. A dress was a dress. The dresses they bought for us were I don't even want to go there, but we were contented. One thing too is don't allow children to put pressure on you because they have seen these sneakers in the market. That's what is trending now. Probably that's what they want, does not mean that is what you must buy for them. If you cannot afford it, it's clear and it's simple. Tell your child, I cannot afford this thing you want. I cannot afford it. This is what I can afford. Go for what you can afford. That's the main message I want to pass on in this video. Don't allow pressure from what others are buying to be on you. Buy what you can. If A dress is a dress. Even if you cannot afford a dress, there were years, I remember when I was growing up, there were years when they could not buy us a new dress. You will just watch one of your good Sunday dress that was still looking presentable, you wear it, you go out, you eat in other people's houses if what you have in your house was not enough, because there were times what they cooked to in our house was what we could afford. But now within the day you go out, you grab what you can grab from others, from aunties that you visit them. So my points are, you buy what you can buy, cook what you can cook, don't look left, right, front, and to see that this person is doing this, probably that is what you should be doing. Do what is within your budget, do what you can afford. See Christmas as a period of, like, as reunion, not a period to spend. And remember, there is January. January is coming, guys. Don't spend so much now, and maybe January you start facing a lot of difficulties. Avoid all sorts of pressure that will be coming your way during this season. Us expecting gifts from people, especially your partner, your husband, your spouse. Remember, giving is a two-way process. Giving is a two-way process. Don't From a woman's own perspective, I would say, don't just sit and you expect your husband to dish out money for dresses for yourself, your kids. Most of the times, these men, they spend and they forget about themselves. Please, if you can buy your husband something during this period, it's very important. It will signify a whole lot to him. If you can afford it, try, and I believe you can. You just need to make up your mind to do it, and trust me, you put a smile on his face during this period. And you and I know that during this period they really spend a lot. They budget on them, trying to provide for you, trying to provide for the kids. It's not easy. So let's just pamper them. If it's just one nice t-shirt, you can have even a good t-shirt for 4 5,000 francs, or even a good pair of jeans. And it's just to show appreciation for all the things he has done for you and the family throughout the year. Trust me, it's not easy on this man, but that will be a topic for another day. And to all my young girls watching this, don't do anything you will later regret just because somebody has probably promised you a dress or promised you to buy you something. Don't. So you if you do anything funny for that dress or that little present somebody has promised you, trust me, a day will come when you regret it. A day will come, you sit and you like, oh, so I did these things. Sometimes we say some things out of maybe previous experiences, but don't. If you're a young lady watching this, don't be contented with what your parents will be able to give you. And remember, there was this mentality that Christmas day you must go out, go to the club, have fun, maybe your own Christmas gift to your partner. Put partner in quotes is your body. No, your Christmas is not meant to gift out those kind of gifts we used to think of back then when we were growing up. Don't, as in, don't do that. Christmas is probably, if you want to go out, is to visit maybe relatives that you haven't visited for a while. Maybe visit your friends, not boyfriends or girlfriends. Visit your friends, guys. People can maybe share a bottle of juice or two, maybe eat some popcorn, have fun, watch movies, chit chat, and that's it. That was what I have for you guys today. Please remember to click on that subscription button, the red button you see. Please remember to click on it to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if at all you learned anything from it, so you can be able to reach others too. Thanks for staying with me. I love you. It's your girl, Mommy T.